Listen, Pastor TJ with you today, and I just want to share my heart with you for just a moment. If you can ride with me and talk with me. Yes, I'm hands-free. My hand's on the wheel. I'm not holding the phone. But I do want to talk to you real quick for anybody that's got time to tune in. I've not been on YouTube Live ever, and I think it's time that I explore this avenue, this opportunity. I want to encourage you today to hear me. I was riding up to Grady Hospital this morning, and as I rode to the hospital this morning, God kept putting the song in my spirit. And that song kept popping up in my spirit. That song kept getting in my spirit. That song, I couldn't get rid of it, right? And I think there's a message in the song. I think there's a message that many of us need to hear. The Bible tells us that it is God who works in us for his will and his good pleasure. What does that mean? God changed your story. God changed my story. God changed my life. And out of that, I should live out his will and bring him good pleasure. I don't think there's nothing that brings him good pleasure more than us sharing the story that God has done, God has put in our life. Listen to me. There's a song called Mercy by Elevation. I know you've probably heard it, but it says, I'm alive to tell the story, how I've overcome of his goodness and his mercy and the power in his blood, the power of his blood. I want you to think about that real quick. Why are you here? You're alive to tell the story. You are an overcomer. You have came through some stuff that most people would have broke under and been crushed under, and most people wouldn't have came out of, but you came out of it. You made it out of it. God brought you through it. God saw a way for you to not be crushed underneath the addictions and the afflictions and the restrictions of this world. God brought you through. Why? Because there's hope found in you. There's hope found in you. There's glory found in you. There's light found in you. Why? Because there's something inside of you that is greater than anything you've ever been through. But that story that God gave you is a story of change. It's a story of impact. It's a story that is a difference maker. That story that God's given you is a life-changing story. So you're alive to tell the story of how you've overcome, of his goodness and his mercy, and the power of his blood. I want you to hear me today. You didn't make it through on your own. I didn't make it out on my own. I didn't get sober and clean on my own. Couldn't save myself. You know, Jelly Roll song, Somebody Save Me. If you listen to it, I hear a heart of desperation sometimes, because that's what we was crying out in our sin. We was crying out, somebody save me. That was what we was crying out. Somebody save me. And Jesus saw fit to save you. So today, wherever you're at and whatever you're going through, share your story. Give your hope away. Give life away. Let glory shine through you and in you. The light that is within you is intended to shine in this crooked and perverse generation, that we would show others the way out of darkness and into his marvelous light. God has done a work in you. And it's a powerful work. It's a life-changing work. It's a work that will change the lives around you. Light changes its environment. And God put a light in you to change environments. God put a light in you that would change others' lives around you, but you got to let it shine. You got to put it on display. You got to put it on a mantle. What is the mantle that they put a lampstick on? Your life. Your life is a mantle for Jesus to shine on, for others to see Jesus in. Your life is that work that God has done, and he wants others to see who he is by who you are. He wants others to see who he is by what he's done in your life. And so today, share your story, because you're alive to share the story of how you've overcome. It's his goodness and his mercy, and there's power in his blood. There's still power in the name of Jesus. There's still life-changing power in the name of Jesus. There's still soul-saving power in Jesus Christ. So today, I just challenge you, don't hide your story. Don't hide your light. Don't hide your life. Let it be seen. Let God put a spotlight on the work that he has done in you, so that others can see him in you. Jesus saved you, my friend. And he saved you on purpose, for purpose. He saved you on purpose because what he has done is powerful enough that other people need to find hope. And when they're hopeless, other people need help, and they're helpless. Other people need in their life what God has done in your life. And so today, I challenge you, let your story be the story that impacts somebody else's story. Don't waste your story. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your light. Let it shine. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's my first live on YouTube, and I pray that somebody somewhere gets a touch out of it along the way. Love y'all. God bless y'all.